What's going on YouTube? Watsu here again with a follow-up video to the tuning video that I did earlier for the Honda NSX 2005. Now this is a video where I'm going to show you what this thing can do. It's going to be me driving around Prague a few times, well quite a lot of times, until I get a time which is better than my ghost time, which you're currently watching right now. Now I also retuned the car. You'll see that in a minute. I'm going to retune it slightly because as you're watching this, as we see here, this next corner, watch what happens. Brake. Oh, rear end's gone. That annoyed me quite a lot because this car feels like it's on rails. So for that to have happened on that corner really kind of got to me. So I went to the tuning section, changed a few things, not too much, just slight changes. First of all, we put down the rebound slightly because it felt a little bit sensitive. So on both sides, still got the same range between them, still got one between them, but just knocked them down by 0.4. Next, I slightly adjusted the diff. Not much, just 2% on each, just up slightly. Now I've got rid of the springs, and the rear is slightly sensitive. So I'm thinking just a slight. I dropped it by 5, and I dropped the anti-roll bars by 0.1. So not too many great changes there, but it did have a great effect. Now, as you'll see now, or not now immediately, as we get further around the lap, the car is a lot more settled. It could get the power on a lot earlier in the corners, and it basically provided with a much more solid driving experience because I had slightly altered it even before that from the previous tune that I'd showed in the previous video. I'm saying previous quite a lot. But yeah, I'd slightly change it from that. As I suggested I might, I'd lowered it slightly. I changed a few things around, but they didn't really work out too well. I hadn't actually fully tested it. That corner there was a corner I was struggling with throughout the whole of this experience. You didn't see that corner there again, a little twitch on the steering wheel. I had to slightly correct it, but much better than before. And yeah, these laps, I'll be honest, this isn't the only lap you're going to see. You're going to see quite a few laps like this. But it's interesting because if you just see how the car sticks through these sections, this is the perfect track, as I was saying previously, for this car. Sorry, it is absolutely brilliant for it. It is not quick like in a straight line, but the way you can just keep the power on through corner after corner after corner, and for a rhythm track like this, apart from that corner there, again that was another corner I had a lot of trouble with. I kept going into it too quickly, losing traction, and just sliding out slowly, losing maybe half a tenth here or there. Really annoying. This corner here also is a corner that changed. I was doing this in 4th gear, my previous tune for this car, but it turns out 3rd gear is now the best corner. Sorry, best gear for that corner. So you know, with slight alterations, change the way you use the tracks. Obviously, now coming through the great quick twisty section, and here we have an annoying point. As you can see, that's just dirtied my lap. That is the most inconsistent part of this track. You can do that 10 times, and I swear 5 times it will give you a dirty lap, the other 5 times it won't. So that frustrated me. So, next lap. Start again, quite nice and normally. My ghost at this point really annoying me. This is the problem with driving in first person view, cockpit view. That ghost, very off-putting, extremely off-putting. But you know, I dealt with it for a short time at least. Caught that curb there as well, that wasn't great. And again, coming to this corner here, I wasn't sure exactly how to take it. Now this is my favourite track on Forza. Favourite track on Forza 5. I pretty much know it inside out, but I just could not find the right method to take that corner with this car. I kept doing it differently every time, as you'll see. Every time I go around it slightly differently. Nailed that corner this time, though. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that rear end that was twitching before, that's totally been cured at this point. Plus, I'd kind of got used to the way the car was handling, I got used to driving it. Great drive through that corner. The only thing at this point is the split times aren't really giving us accurate representation of what's going on because I hadn't actually done a clean lap to this point. I kept screwing up. So yeah, it says 6.3 up, but that's 6.3 up on an original crap lap. So totally ignore that. Again, this corner here, slightly drifting out wide, but not bad. Good exit. Got power on early there. That was good. As I said before, I used to take this corner on the previous tune of this car in 4th, but this time it's 3rd. And look how much we actually stay in front of the ghost this time. Although it does catch me, so it's clearly that tune through that corner was better. Or maybe I was just a better driver when I did it, I don't know. Now again, we're coming through the inconsistent section, but the fun section nevertheless. Much better to do this in a first person section, I find, because it's much more entertaining. Get over it that time, get around it, and oh shite. Straight into the wall like a noob. So that was that attempt done. Moron. At this point, as I said, the ghost was annoying the hell out of me, so let's get rid of that. Lap 6. No ghost this time, thank you. And the first corner, bit indecisive, not too happy with that one. Also had a lot of room left on the outside, so I could have gone around there quicker, but you know, we pick fault where we can. Again, coming up to the corner where I kept changing the way I was doing it. Wider this time, 5th gear, kept holding it in 5th, tried to keep it 5th as long as I could, dropped it down at a ridiculous point in the corner, lost loads of speed, but it still worked out okay. You can do it much quicker than that, I know I can. Just wasn't happy with it. Nailed that corner again. Really love this section is brilliant. Drop it down slightly there, get it in early, power on. Power on, forget what the braking line tells you that, it's ridiculous. You just ignore it. If you've got a car with good enough downforce and good enough grip, you can power through that easy. You can make up loads of positions in that pace in a race, in a lobby. Not too great round there, it's a bit wide. And here we go again, one of the bogey corners. Again, slightly drifting out wide, you see, it's just doesn't quite stick there. I think it's my driving style rather than the car. I think I'm going to it far too aggressively. And yet again, 3rd gear around here. It does annoy me that this is 3rd gear. I've got a stock transmission on this, so I can't change that. I would slightly shift the gear ratio slightly there, so I could go around that in 4th just to get more power out and power through the corner. But you know, it is the way it is. Going through the twisty section again. A bit ragged this time, close to that wall, close to that one. And there we go again. Give me a dirty lap. Cut a little bit too much of it apparently. Through the exit, and yeah, that's that one done. Brilliant. Not happy at that point. Lap 9. Yeah, this was a bit of a marathon session. Well, it wasn't. I've done longer sessions than this, but this is the longest Rivals session that I've had on Forza 6 so far. I was really determined to get a better time on this. And lap 9 didn't last long, as you can see. Like a noob, went straight wide in the first corner. Next. Lap 10. Let's try and get around the first corner this time, huh? Brake. 4th, 3rd. Too early there, a bit too jolty. Not too bad though. Holding the line. Good power, and that was alright. Again, could be a bit better. The initial entry into the corner wasn't great, but the actual execution past halfway, past the apex of the corner was quite good. Again, here we go with another method of this corner. Going into it again, and we're going wide. We've lost the apex, and we're drifting wide. See, that was again not great. Every time I went round it, I went down differently. Slightly lost the rear end there for the first time since I've retuned it. So that again was ragged. Power through here again. That is a really nice section, it really is. Again, can't really tell much from the split times at this point because that's not really an accurate reference because I've not yet put in a decent clean lap. This corner was better, tight at the inside. Again, that's a really good overtaking point on a race because players just seem to go straight on there. Not too bad around here this time. A little bit wide on the exit, but didn't lose grip. And again, 3rd gear. Annoyingly, that really does annoy me. I don't like dropping down to 3rd gear. You get too much engine braking when you drop it down too early. So it slows down so much. Got really close to the wall there. Don't know how I could hit it, to be honest. And again, coming to the most inconsistent section of the whole track in terms of how it punishes you, or if it punishes you. Got really close to that wall there. That was nice though. Over there, a little bit cautious. Don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Kept it out good. So it looks like this is going to be the first clean lap. Woohoo! But I'm fairly certain it's not going to be quicker. My target time is a 1:58.25. This is a 1:58.8, I believe it was. So here we go. Next lap, 11th lap, comes to this section. 4/10 up at this point, so we're looking pretty good. Go through the twisty section again. Slight bit of a jump there. See, it didn't punish that time. That was the same as before. Still kept it at the wall. A little bit cautious, but did well with it. Good exit. What we're looking at? What we're looking at? We were 4/10 up. What are we going to get? Ooh, just outside. It's a 1/10 too slow. Next lap. 12. First corner. A little bit wide on the entry, but strained it really quickly. Then got a good drive out of it, so that wasn't too bad. Not great. You can get more out of it. You can definitely go quicker through it, but it wasn't too bad. 2/10 up at this point. Nearly 3/10 actually. Inside here. See, took that right again. Hit the inside of the wall. Didn't punish me. Didn't give me a dirty lap, but still, that was appalling. At that point, I was really annoyed. That was just idiotic of me. Fortunately, absolutely nailed this corner. Got the power on really early. Got it out wide. That was brilliant. That was perfection for that corner. This corner, not too bad either. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'd like to get the power on a bit early through there, but still, we're looking at this now. I was nearly 3/10 up in the first sector. Just over a 1/10 down now. Not good. This section a bit indecisive. Got on the curve a bit there. Not great. Next corner. Well, again, it overcorrected into the entry. Corrected it again into the exit. Again, sloppy this. Really sloppy. Nearly 2/10 slower now. Wasn't happy at this point. Was thinking, what the hell am I doing? I'm much better than this around this track, and I'm just totally screwing it up. This line was a pretty good line. That's probably the best I took that corner in the whole of this event. But still, look, even slower now, even closer to 2/10 lost. Comes to the twisty section again, flying through it this time. Absolutely nailed that, got close to the inside, power all the way, beautiful. That's what you want. Exit the final corner, very good. Flat out. Keep going, keep going. I'm still thinking at this point it's not going to be quick enough. It's not going to be quick enough. It's not going to be quick enough. Oh, I beat him. So I made just over 4/10 up just through that twisty section, just by absolutely nailing it. That's incredible. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'm in rhythm now. Let's go for another lap. One more. Got one more in me. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. Noob. Absolute idiot. Moron. Terrible. Right, now, just as a side note, I've seen people like on other YouTube videos asking how to make credits really quickly on Forza. This is how you make credits really quickly. That's 97,000 after about 20 minutes driving on the game. Forget going around the oval and doing 50 laps. That's quicker. Just looking at where I am in the table now, I'm 31st on the European table. Pretty much where I was before. I didn't get that much quicker. I've got about another half a second, I think. And I was 44th overall. Not bad. Again, I've got at least another half a second if I can just get out of these mistakes. And it's the fastest in my division. I'm not sure what the division is yet. I've not actually looked at what that actually defines, but apparently I'm the fastest. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was good for you. I hope you saw how good the car was. Hope you download the tune. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.